Hello and welcome to another set of turns of the False Pretenders. Joining me is Arpathius.
Hello, here for another one.
Another
Another
one.
one or two,
Yes, we'll see how many
maybe
get through.
more.
We are on turn 72. The wars, variously rage on. And we've got a message from Kayla, who we haven't heard from in a little while.
Yes, excellent.
Sorry for the lack of messages. The war has been taxing in and out of game. Research is almost done. I believe it. So I can now start moving all the lab rats to the front for combat use. I mean, he's already had so many mages.
Yeah, this is going to be exciting though. If he moves all of them, we're just going to see.
Yeah.
I'm
Now,
expecting hundreds. I don't know, maybe a couple
I
hundred.
mean, there could be an awful. I will say, stopping before you get to construction 7 is a bit of an interesting choice because weapons of sharpness is a thing.
And a very good thing. That.
And a very good thing. I can get.
Yeah, and also I don't know, getting construction 8 can be kind of good because he maybe earlier because he would have been the first person to get there.
Yeah, it depends on sort of what the artifact situation is now, and it's also if you have really good artifacts.
Yeah, I just mean
steals
more
them.
for earlier in the game.
Sure.
Could have been good. Probably it's not as important now.
Yeah, I would say it's not as important. And again, any of the really good ones, Pelagia can just yoink from you. But I do think that Weapons of Sharpness is a huge buff, and we've seen him already running around with some Tartarians, although he lost gift of health. But like that Earth 4, Cyclops Tartarian sounds like a good Weapons of Sharpness caster to me.
Definitely.
Okay, Mine Hunting is finally up for Dione and Manifestations for everything else. So when he says it's finally up, he's finished research, so clearly he had the technology to do it a long time ago.
He also had those multi-heroes with the Pengear.
Right, he had the multi-heroes of the Pengear. Now we did see a lot of them die, but that's because they weren't mind hunting; they were attacking. So I wonder what it is that makes him feel like it's finally up now, as opposed to being available before. And it is worth pointing out, especially if he's doing this right, we are not going to see that happen. So we don't know how many commanders Yomi might end up losing to Mind Hunts, or has already lost. But, and he's got manifestations to kill other stuff. I will start picking Yomi apart fort by fort until there is nothing left. That sounds pleasant.
That's the choose. Take them out of the holes.
Right. I had a Tart Factory, but with Pelagia taking Gift, can't compete with his Wish and Nexus. Have to switch back to Wraith Lords. Yeah. Not sure how many Dione he has left. Guess about 8 to 12. All of his economy stats are lower than mine, so there is only Tool I don't have a direct, stronger counterpart for. Mass Disintegrate should kill them if nothing else fails. I'm reading tools for an inevitable Pelagia intervention. He'll have nasty things of his own, but I should be able to spam Murdering Winter and Flames from the Sky and Wind of Death, which should prevent him taking any forts. Okay.
Yep. I'm not seeing that much stuff from Pelagia, so
yeah, we haven't.
Unless
we
it's
haven't
some
seen...
sort of a load of SCs that we haven't seen. That I still don't think that. I think that'll be some distance away before that happens.
Yeah, I will say that Pelagia, right, because his army is probably going to be a lot of summons out of gems, may not be as vulnerable to Murdering Winter and Flames from the Sky as certainly his generic troops might be.
Yeah, I also think the counter to fighting Pelagia at this stage is trying to throne rush.
Well, yeah, just win the game. Yeah. But okay, let's see. The Sultans did not succeed here. Looks like didn't get this horror cannon is no longer pointed at the fish.
Yeah, I still don't know what was going on there.
It's unclear. All right, we'll go through the cannon.
Maybe Yomi was doing that to sort of poke him into attacking Kaelin. In fact, keep doing this until you actually poke him. I don't know.
Maybe. This triggered gem usage. Wow. I guess when you don't bring any troops with you, right? Just about anything can trigger it.
Yeah, it's one side downside to doing that.
So he's trying to raid with these little...
Yeah, just like single skeleton.
Yeah, I mean, death 1, nature 1. So this is trying to take out like 1 PD,
it's just
basically.
1 PD, yeah. And that's the only thing it could take out.
Yep. But you know, you got to try. You know, sometimes like if it had worked, we'd be like, way to go. You know, that's some efficient raiding. So this looks like
if it works,
big...
it basically pays for that whole guy.
Yeah.
Been recruited and everything.
All right, we got another Tartarian.
Here we go. Okay.
Fully kitted out as like an SC. Got all kinds of crap. Okay, there's nothing here, but let's... okay, we got the natural rain, right, which is always up. We got our Wraith Lord squad.
I wouldn't mind some like distraction, like chaff right at the back in case anything jumps in the back line.
I would agree. This back line looks very vulnerable. At least a lot.
But if he's casting Storm, it's less of a worry, I guess. So.
Yeah, if he's casting Storm, it's fine. I am always a little worried about it. Now he does have these Draconians looking like they're set up to go and fight, and they kind of die a lot.
They do, but they do get free spawns.
They do. They're also cold-blooded, and we're in the
not ideal for these sort of conditions.
So
15. That's a lot.
Yes, it's 15. So that's problematic, but I mean, there's plenty of casters here. We got a big nature caster, big water. We saw big air. So, and then this. Now, so what do you think about this Tartarian here?
I think it should be deployed further up because everything else is going to fly in, so it's just going to kind of waddle up and be in the back.
Yeah.
And also the Frostbrand. I mean, I think you, if you're going to get this person and kit them out, you probably want it to be a sort of Dione killer.
Right.
Like it's just killing some chaff with a Frostbrand isn't ideal. But I mean, I like thugging it. I think that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's got the gems, right? You can definitely.
Yeah, and the paths aren't really like anything he's missing.
This should be his biggest nature caster, I think, present here.
No, we saw the nature 3.
Well, this had a Thistle Mace.
Okay.
So like you could choose to give this more, because like it depends how many Tartarians. If you have a lot of Tartarians, and he has a lot of gems, right? I think that doing this is totally great, and you can put some of them in an army. I think they also potentially work as great solo operators.
Yeah, this kind of looks like it's kitted out more to be a solo.
Right, person. And maybe it's going to break off from the army later. But what I really like with tarts is to make them your big caster is going to hold stuff up. Like, so imagine, right, and we don't know for sure, if this person is going to do Howl, right? Like, she's a 10 HP mage. Like,
yeah, I don't think you need a tart to go and cast Howl though. Like,
well, I don't know you need to do Howl, but no,
I'm not really sure he has a nature spell that he really needs.
Relief.
And in Battlecaster 4.
Relief.
Relief could be good, yeah. Well, for them Draconians, and they'd love it.
Well, yeah. So I think that's how I usually prefer to see Tartarians used, is just as you're very resilient.
In general, I don't. Yeah, in general though, I don't. But this, with these paths and
it's the
fine. Amount of slots, I think it's all right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see. Well, we'll look to see this army in usage later. Yomi with the Pyromancer. Doing like Fire Elemental? Yeah. Level 1. Will-O-Wisp.
This is the one you get in the event, I think.
Yeah.
You get like the F2 or the F3 with it.
Yeah, look at him take out that 1 PD.
Always nice to see Will-O-Wisps. They're
yeah, it's a strong spell. Okay, we got a lot of bottles of water here. Some random demons.
We've reached that stage of the game. We've reached.
Yeah. This guy's an F5. So you're gonna put up like
Firestorm?
Yeah, Firestorm.
Firestorm. Correct. With with water elementals, I do quite like.
And then on the other side,
Firestorm really effective against all the skeleton spam.
Yeah, we got this Tartarian Cyclops and the skeleton spam. And I think his demons have some fire resistance. I guess not a ton, but some.
Well, they're fire demons, so. Yeah.
I mean, they only have 5.
Well, they're weak. Chaffy fire demon.
Yeah. So
what's that tart doing then? Is he? Is there a ghost? Or is that just a normal ghost?
I think it's just a normal ghost. He's suiting up.
He's getting ready. He's powering up to charge it.
He's Earthbite? Is that plus strength?
Yes.
Is that really necessary?
Yes, he needs that. Yeah.
He deals.
No, 100%. He does need that. Yeah. It'll give him more life drain.
Yeah. Yes, he does have these ghosts. So he's got to get in
he's
there.
Just doing that off script. Yeah. Well, he can go and smack those Oni Shugo. Are they Oni Shugo or are they just the sacred guys? They have jumped in. I think they must be Oni Shugo.
Yeah.
Yeah, has everything jumped on the back?
Oh, I think this guy may have picked up. I didn't even see
him.
Oh,
I didn't know he was here. Oh, yeah. He's gonna kill everything.
Yeah, I think he did. So this is the second fight where I don't think this Tartarian has. I mean, he did kill the one that flew in the back, so he didn't do nothing.
Yeah, can we watch that again? Because I didn't see the Onishugo and I didn't see the Storm Knight where he was.
Yeah, we didn't. Oh, because I think I went like this, and he was just hiding just off the side of the screen here.
He's even got in-game stealth in battle.
He does. Yeah, because there goes that. This guy has 5 fire resistance.
Yeah, so the Firestorm looked like a good idea, but I think Kalem's army is just kind of a bit stronger. He's just got more.
The fight didn't really last long enough because, like, there goes this guy. I think he's just gonna land back here and just. Yeah, there he goes right into second form. And got him.
So is that his third Dione?
This guy's killed a lot of Dione.
How much XP is he on? Maybe in the Hall of Fame. Oh, he's got 23 XP.
Well, you don't get more experience.
I feel like they need to change the calculation. If you kill 3 Dione in your life, you should
be a hero. Yeah, just automatically. And then he's bops the Onishugo. And then eventually this guy makes his way in. Almost.
He's kind of given up.
The bird flew off.
There we go. He's there.
This guy got disintegrated first. There he goes. There he goes. Okay. Well, that's another Dione down. He did kill 6 mages.
So this Storm Knight is clearly, the biggest problem Yomi has, I think, at this point. What do you think? What do you think the counter build is to that?
Putting guys farther back. I mean,
well, you can't just avoid it forever. I don't think.
But it's not that. It's not even a mage. Like, if you just put some crap in the back here.
Yeah.
I mean,
it is 2 attacks though, the Holy Scourge, and you got the talons and the beak.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of attacks. Stuff. But he's got 18 prot, 18 defense, and 16 HP. Now, yes, he's lucky, but he is certainly killable.
Is he getting blessed? I can't even remember if Kalem has. I don't think Kalem really has.
I don't think Kalem has much of a bless. He doesn't appear.
Is he getting quickness cast on him as well, or no? It didn't do it.
Yeah. So I mean, I
didn't hit him. That's good.
I think that looks beatable to me.
Yeah, I think you need to get quickness on the Dione, and then the Dione will attack first, and then.
Yeah, I mean, if the Dione
and like a lot of
get like skill. One good hit in.
Yeah. But... Although I can't remember if that unit has a second form, and the eagle dies or something. I can't remember.
That I don't know. That I do not know.
Or maybe the rider dies.
Saw
I'm not
that
sure.
one. Here, Caleb attacked Yomi with some Harab Serafs, and it did not work out. Okay. Independence attack Pelagia.
The uprising.
Wait, what?
Is it just the army route?
Wait, why does the villains have devas?
Was this an indie attack?
So it's special monsters. It's down here at the bottom.
I don't know. I don't know if maybe Caleb can.
But like the
That's like a
Deva
remote
aren't even in
spell.
here.
Yeah, excellent question.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm actually here for it. I think that's quite cool. The brigands have got like they're worshipping these guys, and I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. I just don't
I
understand.
mean, I wouldn't be loving it from Yomi's point of view.
Well, they can't be. They're blessed with
Yeah,
no
so
bless.
they are indie. Yeah.
I just have never. Is it like a magic item? Or no, I guess there's a commander here. I don't.
Maybe it's an event. I don't know.
Maybe. I honestly have no idea how that works.
One of those Dominions things where you just gotta
Yeah, you just
throw
like,
your
well,
hands up and say,
it is what
okay.
it is. Okay. Well, I don't know about that, but that's cool. It's probably some kind of event. I'm sure we could spend some time with the inspector and figure it out, but that sounds like a pain. So
it's not gonna come up again. That's gotta be a very rare event.
Caleb is on the fort. This army has moved. I think it was this army. There's still a lot here now, including a Dione.
Yeah, the raiding forces for Yomi look like they're in serious trouble now because they were pretty much going all the way over to Vanheim and
Yeah, now they definitely look like they are on the back foot.
the resources are telling in this page.
Yes. Oh, this is bogus still. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there's
The throne
a lot.
remains independent though on turn 72.
That's wild. Actually wild. Okay. Do you want to do? Let's do Vanheim and Arverni.
Yeah, I think so.
Vanadrot gives it his best go, but
is that going to be another Wrathful Skies?
Wind of Death.
No.
Wind of Death.
Yeah.
Okay.
Has he got a Ring of Returning? No, he dies, doesn't it?
No, because he dies. But a Ring of Returning would make a lot of sense.
He's trying to rain all these.
Oh, and
down,
he gets
Oh,
he was twice born, but he gets stolen.
Right, and he didn't have any MR gear on.
Nope.
So that's a risk.
That is certainly a risk.
So how much did it kill?
One Stargazer, one Soulless. I mean, he killed some boars, but not worth it.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was worth it.
I don't think that was. If it's the Death Stargazer.
If it's the guy.
I got 3 druids. He killed 3 druids. I missed that. I did, by the way, Marverni did comment on the last video.
Oh yeah?
On the Empowered Stargazer, which he says he did to avoid, like to use the cheapest resource possible, right? Like to avoid opportunity cost.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think that worked out or would work out in the long run, but that is why he did it. And it wasn't powered. It was.
I mean, there's some logic behind that.
Yeah, I think that there's some logic. I think that the other arguments are stronger, but
yeah.
I get it.
I think he wants to be, giving something apart from robes to wear, though.
Yes, and he did, I believe, he did make some more skull stabs and revenants, so he has left some death behind. It is not the entirety of his death income.
Yeah. Okay, but that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
You've got Death Fernie now. That's nice.
Yes. So Vanheim is kind of... oh, that didn't work. 50 knights.
That's...
Vanheim's trying to break out here. Oh yeah, that's not going to be enough. Not
Yeah.
against 50.
Not a bad little kit though to go raiding with, really.
Yeah, I mean it's cheap. It worked on we saw several other provinces.
What was that guy's protection actually?
21.
It's got 21. That seems very high.
I mean, it's not enough. That was that one. Taking out 1 PD. Okay, so this war. Bernie
The
is...
trogs. We need a trog counter for how many turns they've been there.
Honestly, I don't even... It's been a long time. Like, Caleb, this is your real enemy.
Yeah, you can't beat Yomi before the trogs go.
Yeah. Well, and I think we can see labs, and we don't see a lab here. Which, does that mean he's not getting these gems?
Yeah, it would, yeah.
It's just 2 gems. Get the pigs.
It's a lot of pigs.
It's a lot of pigs. So Vanheim does some successful raiding, has unsuccessful raiding. Currently...
Yeah, I think that was a nice little turn for Malverni there.
Yeah, still the big force here. We've seen several Vanadrots get taken or die. Ton of
it looks like there's
here.
yeah, it looks like there is a bringer of misfortune.
I don't know what that is.
It doesn't sound. I mean, it sounds like something cool. I mean,
it does sound. It sounds.
Good thing.
Yeah, it sounds like bad news for somebody,
yeah.
but there's also like 30.
It doesn't sound like something you just want sitting in your fort, though.
No, bringer of misfortune. It honestly rings a bell, but I can't quite place it. Okay, so
we'll see that in the future.
Yes, I think. A Melkart. Flesh Eater, Bloodthorns. This is the same kit we've seen from him before, essentially.
Oh, it's not Murder of its Elves. Ah.
But these aren't elves.
One of our old friends.
Yes, right. Did he get? He's fine. Now this guy, I think. Yeah, he could still be farming for him to be a hero here. Gotta get those experience.
Mini justice for that Eagle Knight. He deserves it. He's been robbed by the mechanics.
That's right. So Hinnom.
Well, we are seeing quite a few Great Eagles now, and that
means you're gonna do something with them.
Starting to see on your border.
It is. It's a lot of Great Eagles. That's a lot of Long Dead. That's a lot of Mazakim. Mazakim just got buffed in Dominion 6 today.
Army appears to be commanded by Throne Rush Prevention Team Leader. Okay, well, we know why he's there.
Well, it's just so funny because if Caleb was really on about it, it's so late. Also, hold on. Yes. So do you remember? I think it was last turn. I was like,
yeah,
oh,
he just yeah.
The Caleb province that went independent. Just go take it.
Yeah, and Caleb didn't try and.
He didn't. That's a cheeky move.
It is, but I mean, he did wait a turn for Caleb to go get it, I think, and then. So he didn't. He did let him have a turn to. Have the attempt, and he was like, "Well, if you're not going to do it after one turn, I'm going to get it."
Yes. How magnanimous.
Well, you don't want to let it go to waste. I mean,
no, yeah, it's just
some of the indies have it.
Yeah. Elves taste like chicken.
Got a devil.
All right, now here. Oh yes.
Here are the Sahir.
120 mainly Sahir, 70 mainly Sahir. That is bad news for whoever those go after.
I mean, they're going north. I think he's going after Marvernia. Like the Great Eagles are on the border there. The Sahir have moved up that way.
Yeah, that does make sense. This is
I think he's going to launch the attack in 2 turns. I think.
Well, to be fair, right? If you're going to attack anybody with your Sahir being here, they kind of have to go here.
Well, I think that the group that's moved up though, they're 2 turns away.
And we don't see anything besides Long Dead on this border. Besides a Jade Sorceress holding down the front. Because, like, something theoretically right, you'd also want to have a force to hit them from both directions.
You would, yeah.
And, like, this would probably be a prime target. And I don't think we see anything ready to deal with this. On the other hand, if these forces are signing up to go in a Calum direction, which I think potentially tracks with his thought of not letting Calum throne rush, right?
Yeah, they could be going after Calum.
They could be going after Calum.
Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. And he's been, pretty friendly with the Yobi player the whole time, so.
Yep. He probably has the research now that if he really wants to, he can gateway stuff around. As well. But.
Yeah, I mean, he could definitely do a mass, like, alpha strike of teleporting Melkarts or something as well.
Yes. The Hinam version of elfing. Just a huge ball of angry Melkarts appear in all your provinces.
Terrifying. Yeah, no, I think actually Caleb is the more likely.
I think it's more likely to be Caleb.
We'll know if that's the case if the Great Eagles move over there.
Yes. Because also, like, if you're going to build these up on the border of the person who you're going to fight, it kind of gives the game away if it's for somewhere else. And especially with their Great Eagles, they fly.
Yeah, like, he could just try and get an army and just go and take that throne, and then.
Yeah. Well, if he has land access to it, you can Melkart this out. You just need a little more help than what we had last time. And then Pelagia, their fort is under siege. There's a lot of troops here. Cthugel. And the old. Oh, this is the one. He didn't take this back.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm still not seeing like a huge number of summon stuff.
Nope, not yet. Maybe someday.
People are worried about it. I mean, he's got the
he's got the wish stuff for it. All right, well, let's go to turn 73.
Yeah.
Keep up the pace of play. All right, 73. A dire portent. Unnatural vigor. Okay, Hinam. Hinam has stolen the Well of Misery. Oh, it's tough out there for a Calum who's getting all of his globals taken. Also, something you might do if you were going to go to war with them or didn't care about how they felt about you.
Yeah, I'm seeing the signs are adding up.
The signs are there. 4 vampire lords here.
That did not work out for the people trying to get out of the oppression.
No, it never does. This is presumably what he is blood hunting with.
Yeah, we see the vampire lords.
Yeah, pretty good. So that's 4 just here. Lot of long dead. These little peasants is not the way.
I mean, I think they should be applauded for
their bravery.
Yeah, their bravery and their willingness to sacrifice for freedom.
Yeah, I think that you're just gonna get munched on by a long dead.
But I think that's where the praise can head. Killed one for all.
That's. Mm-hmm. Let's see real quick, just because we were thinking about it before, where those Sahir went. They went north, but again, still potentially on a Hinnom. Still, or still
Yeah,
could
that's
go
the way.
either way.
Yeah, that's an ambiguous.
Yeah. Chewy bean. Okay. Let's take a look at our magic phase stuff. Oh, we got
Got 2 casts.
two
Just for killing
casts.
PD. Okay.
Yeah. He's he's not
Maybe
messing
something
around.
out. Do you get to keep them? I don't remember if you get to keep them after.
I don't know. Because there's another battle there. They must be gone because they take it successfully, and then they're gone when this shows up. He gets beaten by a Wraith Lord. A lesser horror fails to kill anything.
That was more hope than expectation for that.
Well, yeah, you know. Sometimes, you know, all you have is a hope. I mean, this is, you know, he's got some random demons and a demon priest. He's really scraping
he's
the bottom of the barrel. He's using all his resources, but managed to lose a Harab Seraph on 1 PD. Dudes in robes things.
Demon priest killed 3 people. That's pretty wild.
I think he killed Long Dead with blessing or banishment or whatever.
Blesses the enemy long dead. I like that.
You know what I meant.
I did.
People, he lost an adventurer.
Took an arrow to the knee.
This is Yomi rode out against that giant stack. Did not.
Oh, the soul vortex on these mages though. I'm not loving that.
Yeah, that you're gonna kill a bunch of these mages.
Oh.
That is not the way. They are at least moving forward, but actually, there's more. These are all a bunch of these are mages too.
No, in love with that.
No, that's probably not what he wanted.
I've been there before, though.
You know, we've all been there, but it doesn't make it right.
Okay, well, he didn't lose any of the mages, so.
He did not lose any mages. He lost a decent number of troops. Well, not a decent. He lost a small number of troops. Although, right, 7 kills over here for 26 deaths. Spectral Mage doing some thugging. Ah, with a water bottle. Nice, fully kitted.
Oh, yeah.
That is an expensive mage. It's a lot of trust in a Astral 2 Death 1.
Oh, did you not want him running up to some dust to dust casters?
Right? Well, and especially all their PD does come with banishment.
Yeah, but their MR is quite high.
That's true.
He doesn't really care.
Unfrozen are unsuccessful. Oh, another Tartarian.
Oh.
So that's we've seen 3 now. Another water bottle. Black Steel Sword. You know, sometimes you got what you got.
Well, you get it from an event. You want to use it somewhere, you know.
But everything else makes.
Yeah, he's got the Sputato Vulturus, so
yep.
That's what he's relying on.
He's got.
I don't know. What do you think about that path spread? I mean, it could be pretty good in a communion, but
it's a pretty nice path spread.
Well, I guess.
It is pretty. This is a pretty nice set of thug paths, I will certainly say, or SC paths.
Yeah, you could trip like a Astral Shield, Fire Shield, Regen,
Iron Skin,
whatever you think like. Resist Magic could also be, well, like Iron Will.
Yep. Yeah. So I mean, I definitely like it for that. You definitely could. You could put him in a communion. If he's at the top of your communion, though, he could definitely get up to some off-path shenanigans. And I
mean, it could be like an interesting communion slave because it's got so many hit points. Take all the fatigue, I guess. You could just plug it in, and you're not like path boosting. You just use it as like a battery.
Yeah, that definitely.
It's an expensive battery, but you could do it. It casts regen itself before you jump in.
You could probably just have another nature mage cast personal regen too, but because you're probably gonna have at least 2 mages Because, I mean, you probably want... I think if you're going to put this guy in there, you want at least one more of, like, a similar quality. If you can get it. Because 2 will at least give you the 1 path boost.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just an idea that it could be a different use.
Yeah. But, I mean, a very cool mage, as always. Gotta love some tarts. Really showing that Demon Priest what's up.
Yeah, he didn't banish anything there, did
he? Marverni losing to Barbs. All right.
Let's see what the Barbs this game have been.
Barbs have been terrifying. Having at it. I mean, he's moving in. He lost this one.
Nice little raid though, getting all those gems.
Yeah.
Lab on it.
Yeah. Wins here. Loses this one to special monsters. This is cracked. This is probably cracked last turn though too, wasn't it? Or was it not?
Yeah, I would have thought.
I would have thought it was.
With all those draconians as well. Yeah.
Yeah. No storming yet. Some miscellaneous raiding. I mean, it's turning against Yomi.
Yeah, all those 3 Dione we saw getting killed in one turn, I think
that was a big
really taking the sails out of what he was doing. And we're not seeing the teleporting window. Yeah.
Yes, we've not seen that Dione in a while. And again, we don't know what Mind Hunts might be doing.
Yep, looking tough for Yomi, but potentially really good for Hinnom.
Potentially, yeah. Hinnom could be poised to swoop in. You do wonder, obviously they've been sort of friends all game, but you know, I don't know how much he has to lose. Could he just
take the burden of his lands off him?
Yeah, before you're like, yeah, I know we've been buds, but you're kind of dead. Also,
I mean, I don't think he's dead yet.
He's not dead yet, but I'm saying that point could be coming.
Yeah.
And if you're Hinnom right, you want to be ready to move on that.
Yeah, I think really, I think Kevin could definitely go and just take the 2 forts off Yomi.
Yes.
At this point, and really focus on that, and then take that Indy fort, and we're kind of looking. Yeah, he's nearly got enough then.
He does. Okay, let's see if we got any big fights for the other conflict. Taking out those lobsters.
What did he use to kill that?
There's nothing here. There's no commander.
Oh, I thought he thugged a trophy. That was like.
Sadly not. Okay, so basically no conflict on the Van Marverni front.
Yeah, which is surprising because they've been still trying to raid.
Yeah, there'd been a lot of raiding. He's still sitting on this
I'm surprised
fort.
he hasn't he's got the army in that.
There's a lot of stuff in here. This fort is not
inside of that throne. I think he could just charge out of there.
I think I would have liked to see some pigs moving.
Yeah, I don't know if he has enough commanders to move them.
That's very possible.
I don't know if that's the reason.
Yeah,
he's got a couple of indies taking his stuff.
Gift of Health plus Arcane Nexus is just so scary.
It is terrifying.
On the other hand, this is 21,
how much death income he has.
20, 10, and he's got half of Nexus. That's a ton of gem income for Hinnom.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Marverni's like, I got 5.
I don't know how much Pelagia is getting from Wish, but I don't think he's actually going to be that far ahead of Hinnom. Hinnom's just got a lot more.
Hinnom has a lot more land.
Yeah. And he's getting a lot more from the globals as well.
Yeah, with that.
I don't think Wish is making up that difference. I think Hinnom's ahead of him.
Yeah, I think that's true. I mean, that'd be a lot to make up because each Wish gets you 20 gems. By the time it's all netted out.
Yeah, 2025 is it?
Yeah. But then obviously Nexus can be huge. But if you're sharing it with Hinnom, then that's not helping.
If you're sharing it, then it's pretty new.
Yeah. That means that Hinnom's real income is, somewhere up there.
It could be in the stratosphere.
Yeah, it's big downturn for Yomi and upturn for Calum.
Yeah, we haven't even seen what is it, cleansing water, or what's the demon
Demon
cleansing?
cleansing, which theoretically he has. I mean, I don't even
Yeah,
know
and
if
he
it's
has the big
necessary.
water, I think, as well. He had like that Queen of Water, didn't he?
Yeah, I think she was still. Well, one of them died, didn't it?
Right.
But I thought he had one. I thought it was just like chilling in a lake somewhere.
It was in the little pond on its own, like next to the throne there. I think it was in
It's still
there.
here.
Yeah, I think that should have been out a while ago, and I've seen that spell.
It's just splashing
Kind
about.
of like the ultimate spell against Yomi.
Yes. So we know this then is pretty close to the end of research. So a long ways to go from our other players.
Well, a lot of, like Pelagia doesn't need any blood research today, so
That's true, but neither does Caleb, right? Caleb said they didn't have any.
yeah. But like, there's a lot of stuff. Like, there's a lot of some nines that you don't really need. Like, you don't like the extra, the actual like useful difference between what Pelagia has and what Caleb has isn't that big. I don't think.
Probably not. But I mean, Pelagia might want Conjuration 9 for Tartarians to go with their Gift of Health and all their
I mean,
gems.
they would all be good, but I don't think
Alteration obviously has our armies of stuff. They can probably skip Evocation. Probably you don't need all the way up construction. Enchantment. They obviously have for Nexus. And they obviously have Alteration for Wish.
Yeah, they don't need construction 9.
No.
So.
Oh, gosh darn it. There we go. Master and Slave is a pretty nice spell, but I would agree. I don't think they need that one off the top of their head. Okay, so Kalem winning the war with Yomi. Hinam looking like they might be setting up. They're certainly doing aggressive looking things at Kalem.
I think we're seeing signs of mobilization.
Yeah, I think that's coming. And from what we've seen now, Yomi did nap break Kalem, and Kalem dropped everything to go fight Yomi. So if Hinam, I honestly don't remember if they have a nap or not. They didn't really have a border.
I mean, I don't think like the geography doesn't work out for Caleb. They can't just drop everything and keep fighting.
Right, I think they have to finish Yomi off.
But unless they completely finish off Yomi. But...
Yeah. Kind of a stalemate this turn on this front. And the fish are the fish.
Yeah, I mean, Demon Cleansing would also be really good against the Sahir.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's one of my, I don't know if complaints is the right word, but by the time, like, the first battles Sahir are going to be in, Demon Cleansing can be up.
In this game, yeah.
In this game. Yeah, obviously not in every game, but in this game. Which is tough. He doesn't have.
It's just like an extra tool he has. It's not like a crutch he's relying on.
Right, he doesn't have a huge bless, so it's not like the.
He also has like a billion long deads.
Yes, I mean he's definitely put a ton of blood into like vampires.
Yeah, if Kaelin casts like an undead mastery on one of these fights, I think that would be.
Oh, we got a Queen of Storms here. We're just gonna go and reveal all of Hinam's secrets. There's our Kohen. See if there's anybody else. Anybody else cool? Got the Bale. Elves are not normally noobs. Okay. Funny. Okay. Any other thoughts for this turn? I think we kind of covered it.
I don't think so. Apart from, I'm surprised that Marbella and Vanheim it's so quiet.
Yeah, I would have. So like one of them, I would have thought Vanheim would have thought that he could win this fight. And that he would just
especially after doing a few traps. I mean, because he did the Raffle Skies trap, and then he's done the Wind of Death. Like,
right.
I think you actually just need to fight it at some point.
Right. I mean, ideally, you'd like to have some kind of answer for big giant rocks falling on you, but
I mean, we would all like that, but I think he just kind of has to
Got his man up,
go and
fight the
smack him.
rocks.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like Fog Warriors, he should be able to cast that really easily. I mean, that would help him to one hit, right? So yeah, so that would be. I mean, that would like be really good. I think.
Yeah, that would help a lot. Okay, well, I think we'll go ahead and call it there then. So thank you for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Yeah, and thanks everyone for watching, and we'll hope to see you all in the next turn. Have a great day.
See ya.